Hey, it's JayborinoPlays, continuing Day of the Dragon custom campaign for Warcraft 3, created by OutsiderXE, based on the novel of the same name. Chapter 5, The Great Aspects. I was told that this is going to be a longer mission, so I'm going to consider splitting it. What time is it right now? It's 12:32 p.m. Alright. Well, I'll keep an eye on that. Probably split it in half. I'm not sure what makes this a longer map. Actually, you know what? I think I do, because OutsiderXE had mentioned that this consists of sub-maps. So there's like an overworld map, and then you transition into smaller sub-maps. Alright, back in Dalaran, the Mage Crassus regains consciousness. So he got blown up through his looking glass because he saw Deathwing. Deathwing, he seeks to be the king of Ultrak. I dare not tell the council, but there are others whom I could speak to. Perhaps this time one will listen. Okay, so we are playing as Crassus. Contact Malygos, Nozdormu, and Ysera. So, in case you didn't know, Crassus is in fact a dragon in disguise. It seems like the rest of the council in Dalaran doesn't know. He is the prime consort of Alexstrasza, Alexstrasza being the Red Dragon Queen who is held captive that Rhonin was sent to rescue. So Crassus, you know, he's got an incentive. You know, he hasn't been getting any for a while because his queen has been captive in a giant mountain base. So that's what's going on here. And so we're contacting the other dragon aspects, Malygos being the blue dragon aspect, who's been sort of a recluse after Deathwing wiped out most of the blue dragon flights, Nozdormu, who travels through time, and Ysera, who sleeps consistently and exists in the Emerald Dream. Deathwing's attack has weakened me. I could buy a magical artifact from the Arcane Vault. Okay. Buy a Pendant of Energy or buy an Orb of Corruption. Orb of Corruption, here we come. It's 150. It's an orb effect. 5 bonus damage. Alright, well, we can't afford that right now, but maybe we can later. I'm just sort of running around. What exactly are we supposed to be doing here? Alright, so we have to contact the three dragon aspects. Not 4, because the 4th is the one that is in fact held captive in Khaz Modan. Okay, well, I am seeing pings up here every so often. Yeah, so let's go up and see what's going on up here. Out with it. Actually, yeah, these are the council members. I mean, they're not supposed to know that we're a dragon, I believe. I don't know. Let's see what happens if we go and talk with them. Maybe they're going to help us in some way.
For my brothers. No one shall be the wiser.
Della should provide me with the Aeon Rose. I can use it to contact Nozdormu. Okay, alright. So bring the Aeon Rose to Nozdormu's Circle of Power. Let's head on over here. Master Crassus, it's good to see you. What brings you to me? I came for the Aeon Rose. You still have it, don't you? Yes, here it is. Thank you.
Out with it.
Okay.
Brothers.
The hero will move much faster, deal more damage, but also take more damage from attacks. Oh, it's usable. Okay. No other object could surpass the Aeon Rose's inherent beauty. No other flower could match its wondrous scent. Okay, well, that's to contact Nozdormu, I suppose. Give me some gold! No? No gold? Alright, we gotta be on the lookout for those barrels so that we can buy our Orb of Corruption. And there's another side quest, too, but I'm not sure what it is. Let's go ahead and head in here. Eldon should provide me with the Black Vial. I can use it to contact Ysera. Greetings, I have come to ask you for the Black Vial. We used to slay Manta, the behemoth of the deep. Take it. Don't hesitate to ask for help if there are problems. Thanks, Eldon.
Enlighten me.
Bring the Black Vial to Ysera's Circle of Power. So where are these Circles of Power? I realize these are the Circles of Power. I answered my own question quite quickly. I was wondering what those were. I didn't step on them. I just sort of avoided them. We're getting pinged down here. There's Modera. There's Antonidas. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, Antonidas is going to be a prominent member here just because this is pre-Warcraft 3, so he is indeed still alive and not a pompous asshole who is going to ignore the imminent threats. I should be able to get Caldera's wand from Modera. Alright, well, let's check that out first. Welcome, Master Crassus. Has Rhonin contacted you yet? Not yet. He should have arrived in Khaz Modan only a few days ago. I came to ask you for Caldera's wand of teleportation. There were reports that Port Hasek has been attacked, and I want to check for myself if Rhonin left the port before his ship could be destroyed. I do not have it here. Drendon has it. Why are you giving away these precious artifacts to just random people? Okay, first of all, we got the Black Vial from before. What does this do? Puts a target enemy to sleep for 20 seconds. A sleeping unit can be awoken by attacking it. That's great. 3 drops had slain a creature 10 times the size of strength of dragon. 1 drop could make Crassus sleep forever. Okay, let's talk to Antonidas. Master Crassus, I'm glad you found the time to visit me. I have a request for you. The experiments with these orcs have been going very well, but there's one complicated test to make. I want you to bring me this powerful artifact called the Orb of Soul Theft. May I ask what you intend to do with it? The orcs haven't always been war-hungry beasts. They were corrupted by a demonic power. I want to see what will happen if we control their bodies ourselves. Huh. That's interesting. I don't think I quite understand. You will see. Alright, so we can possess the worker and destroy the magical pen, theoretically, so that they can escape, or bring the Orb of Soul Theft to Antonidas. That's the negative thing. Because obviously this is some unethical experimentation. Antonidas is on the right track, though, interestingly enough. So, there's Drendon. Let's head on over and speak to him. Big Drendon. What you got for me, buddy? Oh, he's got the wand. Master Crassus, have you found out anything about this Lord Prester? Nothing we didn't know already. Do you have Caldera's wands? I would use it to discover Rhonin's whereabouts. He hasn't contacted me yet. Yes, I do. Okay, bring Caldera's wand to Malygos' Circle of Power. Okay, so what can this do? Steals mana, so it's a... Cool. Alright, steals mana from a target unit and gives it to the hero. The wand teleports its user across the Great Sea and beyond. It was crafted ages ago by the powerful mage named Caldera, and is only allowed to be used by a selected few of the Kirin Tour. Okay. So now we have 3 interesting items. They all seem very good. They're all usable, too, so we can use those, I guess, to progress. I kind of want to explore the rest of Dalaran. What's down here? We have a waygate here. This may take us to where we can get the Orb of Soul Theft. That wasn't purchasable in the Arcane Vault, was it? So before we head over and we try to talk to all the dragon aspects, yeah, I just sort of want to look around and see what we can find. There's no lever there. But just to see what's in Dalaran, maybe there's some hidden items we can't get through there. We could check up here, and maybe just around this area, and then we'll progress. But if this is like technically like an overworld, then let's look around and see what else there is to get. Again, maybe there's some hidden items. We still don't have 150 gold. Perhaps Antonidas will give us the 150 gold that we need. We do have a Circle of Power here, but Andromath doesn't want to talk to us. Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't have his little yellow exclamation point. We can't walk up there yet. Okay, that seems like everywhere. I assume I can't fit up there, but I'll try. And otherwise, I'm pretty comfortable that we've looked everywhere. Oh, we have vision down here. There's some random bandits. Okay, so I'm thinking the bandits probably have the Orb of Soul Theft. That's my thought. So let's go and check that out before we use the Circles of Power. So let's come on down here and go through the waygate and fight our way through some bandits. Also, well, we've got all these items now, but Crassus has Entangling Roots. Don't go through there until I figure this out. Dragon Spirit summons a Dragon Spirit that has a permanent immolation aura. Deals 10 damage per second. That's pretty good. And then Brilliance Aura. Okay. All right, let's go. We're going to want to use that Dragon Spirit to tank. Think of him kind of like a Warlock. Okay, run away. They found us. Attack. Just let the Dragon Spirit... Why are they chasing me? Hit the Dragon Spirit that's killing you, dude. Okay, come on up here and go ahead and Entangling Roots there. Put this guy to sleep. Once we kill this fellow hitting us, I'm going to go ahead and use the Eon Rose to make us do more damage. You, Dragon Spirit, get on up here and hit the one that's not asleep. We don't want to wake them up. Yeah, they can be awoken by attack, and Immolation... This is important, though. Immolation Aura does not affect them. That's actually a big deal. Immolation Aura does not wake them up, so we can send the Dragon Spirit in. That's great. All right, kill this big one in the back. We're getting money for killing these, so we should have enough. Hopefully we'll have enough to buy the Orb of Corruption once we're done as well. All right, there we go. Rune of Healing is fine. How long does this thing stick around for? It's going to be gone soon. It does have an auto attack, which is nice, so you can A-click it in. But I mean, it's just there to exist so that you don't have to micro it too much, which is a really nice mechanic. All right, get in there. Let's just put this guy to sleep. Summon another Dragon Spirit. All right, and let's just... is this guy hitting me, or is he hitting the dragon? I think I'm being attacked. Yeah, hit the dragon so that we can use the Eon Rose and go ahead and attack. Oh, yeah, and then Calderia's Wand is a mana drain, which none of these units should have mana, so there's no point in bothering with that. All right, he's back awake, but my Dragon Spirit's going to be taking the heat. I really don't want to have to summon another one. Maybe we can get up here and heal it real quick. There we go. Because it's just the mana issue. I don't have... Oh, there's a Rogue Wizard up here, actually. We could just mana drain him. Cool. We have enough mana now to buy the Orb of Corruption. Let's move on up here and attack the Rogue Wizard. I can mana drain him. Random units coming out of nowhere. Let's put to sleep the one that's fucking with us. Entangling Roots this fellow so that he can attack. We can hit the guys that are that have Entangling Roots. It won't dispel that, whereas the sleep gets dispelled if you auto-attack them. Is that the Orb of Soul Theft? It is, a bright glowing orb. Why did this random rogue wizard have it? Let's just go ahead and Entangling Roots again. Entangling Roots also does a little bit of damage over time, so we do have a lot of damage over time between the Dragon Spirit and Entangling Roots. Also, the Black Vial is great for crowd control. Let's pick up our Black Orb. I'm not going to be destroying any tents. Let's just get out of here. We definitely have enough for the Orb of Soul Theft, so let's leave. And we can complete, yeah, both side quests now. We're obviously going to be doing the Renegade Path, because that's what you have to do, the Renegade Path for every single side quest if you want the alternate ending, the alternate epilogue, which is what I will be doing. All right, Unethical Experiment, here you go. Thank you, Master Crassus. Oh, okay. Suicide. Interesting. So we just, very unethical, right? So the idea is they're possessed by demons. If we try to possess them as well, they kill themselves. So Antonidas, why aren't we using this in the future? We know that if we... Well, I guess at this point we've sort of won the war with the orcs. They're all, you know, penned up in the camps, but either way. Oh, okay, so we got Searing Blade adds 10 bonus fire damage to the hero when carried. The hero's attacks also do splash damage to nearby enemy units. That's great, and have a 20% chance to deal 2 times their normal damage. That is a great item. I am very glad that I did the Renegade Path. Granted, I have no idea what the Paragon Path would be. If anyone wants to comment and let me know what these Paragon Paths would get me. Gotta buy the Orb of Corruption. So my major question here is, we have 2 orb effects. I assume the Searing Blade counts as an orb effect, so the Orb of Corruption also does. So that means... it's just 5 bonus damage straight up. There is no extra. The orb effect for the Searing Blade, I'd hope, is the one that retains priority because it does the splash damage and the 2 times normal damage, whereas the Orb of Corruption is just straight up 5 bonus damage, and there is nothing special, really. Anyway, we did both side quests. That's pretty good, so I'm thinking we go ahead and we head over to talk to our first dragon. Maybe what I'll do is talk to 2 of the dragons. We'll see how long these submaps are, first of all, and then we will we'll decide if we want to split this up. So we've got Malygos, Nosdormu, Ysera, and then an undiscovered quest, which I assume is something after all that is done. So let's head on over here, and let's do Malygos first. He should be in Northrend. That's where he hangs out again. He's a recluse. When Deathwing broke loose in the battle over Khaz Modan, where Alexstrasza was taken captive, that's when all hell broke loose, and he killed the majority of the Blue Dragonflight. So Malygos sort of went crazy. Having teleported to Northrend, Crassus's primary objective has become to find Malygos the Spellweaver. The Blue Dragonflight is the aspect of magic. I can't be far from Malygos, but first I have to find the parts of the key to his lair. Okay, so there's gonna be some exploration, as you can imagine.
I am prepared.
Bring both parts of the Icewind Key to Malygos' lair. I believe... Okay, so there's 2. You can teleport back to Dalaran by stepping into the cave. This is really cool. I like how there's submaps. I don't think I've seen anything like this in a Warcraft 3 map yet. Okay, we got polar bears, so we're going to be using the Dragon Spirit quite a bit. So come on up here.
I am prepared.
And we're just going to... Again, I'm kind of using this like a low-level warlock in World of Warcraft, where you summon that Void Walker and you just run it up, and it does minor damage, but it's just tanking enemies for us. We're going to be using the Fire Spirit for that exactly. It kind of makes sense that we have a Fire Spirit, considering we are a red dragon in disguise, so it's kind of neat. I don't see a reason to even bother destroying the igloo, because even if it drops something, we can't get it. But you know what? It's already mostly dead, so we're going to destroy it. Oh, there's penguins. How nice. Okay, let's get going. And we got to make sure we use our other items, too, if we need to put something to sleep or what have you. But when we're just against one enemy, we probably just want to use the Aeon Rose. It's going to make us do more damage and attack faster and move faster. So overall, it's going to be the thing we really want to be using right now. So we can go down. We can go up. I don't really have a preference here. Let's just go up first. More polar bears. Let's summon more. I'm just going to keep summoning the Dragon Spirit. And assuming the Dragon Spirit survives, there shouldn't be any mana problems to be able to just resummon them once they time out. I mean, if they die really early, then we'll be in trouble, right? But let's just save the Aeon Rose for the next group. There's an Ice Shard up here. That allows us to summon a Frost Revenant, I believe. An Ice Revenant, whatever. Let's pick that up. We are full. I do want to hold on to all 3 of these items. I mean, they're required quest items, but they're also really powerful separate skills. If I'm going to get rid of something, it's going to be the Orb of Corruption or the Ice Shard, which is funny because the Orb of Corruption was this side quest, so I don't need it at all. Let's see. Okay, so that's done. So we're going to head down here. I assume there's going to be more polar bears. Of course there are. We're going to put one of them to sleep. And then use the Eon Rose. Cool. And then, yeah, I mean, I do have Entangling Roots. I can use that as well. What's his ultimate? He doesn't have an ultimate skill, so to me that sort of means we probably aren't going to be using him. We aren't going to be using Crassus again after this mission, but I can't be sure about that. Like, why wouldn't he have an ultimate spell? Unless the game doesn't expect you to get him past a certain level. Okay, polar bear down. And we have an Ice Rock Gate, a Rune of Restoration that we don't need. If I absolutely have to, I can always backtrack and pick that up. This is a pretty large sub-map. I wouldn't even consider this a sub-map. This is like its own separate mission, so that I can see now why he estimated that this would take me a little bit longer. All right, we have Scorpions. Let's just go ahead and Entangling Roots one of them. I don't see a reason to... I don't see a reason to summon the Ice Revenant right now. Okay, looking good.
For my brothers.
And I guess let's just keep going. If there's going to be more Scorpions, just leave with the...
Brothers.
Yep, indeed there's more Scorpions. I'll just keep using Entangling Roots. If we're attacking 2 at a time, we just Entangling Roots 1. We let the Dragon Spirit target another one. Alternatively, I could just put it to sleep. It doesn't really matter. I have 2 good crowd control abilities. So I can basically lock down 2 enemies at a time and then kill a third one by using the Eon Rose and then the Dragon Spirit. So this is pretty powerful hero right here. Very, very good. You know, he's not like a monster AoE dealer or anything like that, but he does have a lot of crowd control. So if we can use that effectively, we'll be in really good shape. I do unfortunately have the Eon Rose activated, so I'm taking more damage from these trolls. I'm going to move away. Just Entangling Roots this one. Cool. And we're low on mana right now. This is where I could backtrack and grab that restoration potion, but I don't think that's really that necessary. We have cages here. I have no idea what possibilities exist. Tuskar fight with you now. Okay, so we have Tuskar that'll help us out. Interesting. I am going to backtrack and grab that rune because I don't even have enough to summon the Dragon Spirit, which is very, very important. I will just use the Eon Rose because it makes him move faster too. Yeah, it says he moves significantly faster. Where did this asshole come from? I thought I killed all these. All right, grab this. We're just going to Entangling Roots and kill it. It's only level 1, so we don't need to summon the Dragon Spirit or anything. All right, cool. I think I'm pretty low on mana because I'm consistently using Entangling Roots when I don't necessarily have to. The Dragon Spirit is what we primarily need to focus on. I do have a concern that the Orb of Corruption orb effect, even though it doesn't really have an orb effect per se, is taking priority over my Searing Blade because I'm getting the poison or the poison attack animation and not the fire one, which again is slightly concerning. We can go over to the right. There's more Tuskar over there. I guess let's check that out, and then we'll check up here. There's a big Scorpithid. Been playing too much Zeed. Zeed, the custom StarCraft race, which has a unit that looks exactly like those, called Scorpithid. And I assume that it's actually the Warcraft models that were used for that.
That's a given.
Let's just explore a little bit. I don't want to commit too much in a certain direction, but let's just look around. This poor guy right here, he's gonna get smoked until we get some more melee units. Entangling Roots one of these. Alternatively, I could just use the Dragon Spirit. This is fine. All right, now kill this one. We're getting a lot of money from this too, so if we find any marketplaces, we'll be in really good shape because we can purchase some healing wards or something. This certainly looks like the direction we need to go. We just want to explore all over the place. I'm gonna backtrack. I want to go up here first, actually. So let's do that. We did get more Tuskar, so they'll help us against that big scorpion creature. It's an Arachnithid. It's an Overlord Arachnithid. All right, so let's run in and do this. And Entangling Roots. It would be probably better just to stop it from attacking. Even with the Fire Spirit, I'd rather just Entangling Roots and kill it. Granted, the Fire Spirit would then be out for the future for when we need it. Alright, you just run away, let him attack something else, and there we go. Alright. So what do we got up here now? Well, an icy rock gate. Icy rock gate, ice rock gate, whatever. Anyway, we'll check what's back here too. Looks like we've got dragon spawn meddlers, so Malygos' servants. The blue dragonflight is pretty much hostile to everybody at this point. Again, they've all sort of gone crazy after the majority of them were wiped out by Deathwing. So at least that's how this is. That's my understanding of it. I think this is a good time to summon the Ice Revenant. So let's get in there. What can you do? You've got Frost Nova. Just use that on somebody. And I'm going to save my mana on Crassus so that we can resummon the Ice Spirit if necessary. Ice Revenant doing a great job, actually. And they dropped nothing. Cool, cool, cool. What is happening? What is up here? Is that's Arthas playing a guitar. Let's come on up here. He's got some big speakers. This is definitely an Easter egg. You rock, dude! Khadgar's Gem of Health. How great. And we opened up an inventory slot by summoning the Ice Revenant, so that's great. What's that, 300 health? Yeah, that's fine. That is a fine item to me. Where to now? So we went up here. We'd have to check. We came from down here. So we'd have to check maybe down in this direction. We haven't found any parts of the key yet.
No one shall be the wiser.
But it looks like this is like the lair. I saw like a fortress area in here. Yeah, this is like where we need to go. It's interesting in Warcraft 3 how you can sort of see through the fog of war for like buildings and stuff like that. It's quite interesting. Yeah, let's come down here first. That Tuskar fighter, I feel like his life is limited at this point. Let's go through here. This looks like where a bunch of enemies are going to hang out. Look, there's like there's like purple fires and stuff. We still have the Ice Revenant up for quite some time, so let's keep him up. This poor guy is just going to die, so I'd rather just leave him back until we get some more melee opportunities. You back up. Get in there. Let's summon the Fire Revenant. Fire Revenant. I'm getting my units confused. There's a lot of summonable units right here. Okay, I want to put this guy to sleep because... Oh, that's Entangling Roots. I meant to put him to sleep because he's healing. There we go. So let's kill the Warlord, then we can kill the Priest that was healing these assholes. There we go. Get in there, kill this fellow. We can bring in our Tuskar Warrior too, and we have a Rune of Greater Healing, which is perfect because all my units have taken a little bit of damage. There's a Wind Key part. Grab this. Well, yeah, that's fine. I wasn't sure if my Tuskar Warrior had made it down here. So I assume, let's go ahead and drop something. Pick this up. It doesn't take an inventory slot, which is great, but in my experience, you have to... have an open inventory slot to pick it up. Tuskar fight with you now. Tuskar Sorcerer. Ooh, Inner Fire is great, and a Tuskar Warrior. This is cool. This is really neat. We're rescuing Tuskar, and we're gonna have a nice little Tuskar army for us. Tuskar Chieftain. Ooh, is that Commandora? Ooh, baby, that's some good stuff right there. And destroy their homes. And I don't think there's gonna be anything in here, but I'll destroy them anyway. There we go. And our Ice Revenant is, or Ice Revenant, Frost Revenant, whatever, is still out. It's gonna disappear here very soon, I imagine. Yeah, it's got like a couple seconds, but it did its best for us. I'd say it helped us push through that one area, and now we have more Tuskar, so I'd say we're in really, really good shape. Let's summon the Dragon Spirit to lead the way. We want the Dragon Spirit to be taking the damage for us. Come on, I mean, it's because of the movement formation. It doesn't want to be in the front. Ah, an elf-looking creature. We know elves friendly. Will help us free Tuskar brothers? Yes, we know you will. Free more Tuskar before entering Malygos' lair. I feel like we probably should have talked to these guys first. We have a marketplace that we don't really need. What do we got here? Magnetar Warriors. Alright, well, Magnetar Warriors, I think, they probably have, like, War Stomp or something. I'm just assuming, because they look like Centaur. Alright, well, he's dead. We don't really need anything from the marketplace. Healing Wards would probably be good, but I really don't want to replace anything. If I were to replace something, it would be the Orb of Corruption, without a doubt. In fact, I'm going to sell it and grab some Healing Wards. Oh, no! I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Alright, well, that's okay. We lost 5 damage. It's really not the end of the world. You guys stay back for now. All right, now get in there. Entangling Root's the one that's murdering us. Run, friend. Friend, run. Oh, he's stunned. How long does that stun last? Good God. I should have put this guy to sleep. Okay, well, we lost our Tuskar Warrior, unfortunately. That's okay. We have a Rune of Restoration. I'll pick that up. And, yeah, those Magnetar Warriors are not a joke. We did get our first Wind Key part.
I am prepared.
And, What do we got here? Blue Dragon Spawn Overseer we'll deal with later. I really like this this Inner Fire. Okay, of course he's immune to magic, so everybody get in there. Hit him. Crassus back up. Attack. We're gonna move you away. Gonna sub our units in and out basically so that they don't just carelessly die. There we go. Great. Great, great, great. We have a scroll of healing, so let's use that real quick. And there's the ice key part. And it looks like there's more cages here, so we're gonna get even more Tuskar. So we should have both key parts now, and we're gonna get more of these fellas. We've only lost one Tuskar. I was one of the warriors. Oh, a Tuskar healer. That's great. And abolish magic. Huh. I don't know if we'll ever need that. We have a Tuskar trapper. Ensnare is fine. I think Ensnare still doesn't necessarily stop units from attacking. So it's not like Entangling Roots, but it's still pretty decent. We have a full control group of units. We have the win key part. We're going to have to move in and kill this servant right here. We'll see if that's magic immune or not. Get on in there. Don't be magic immune. It's not, so we can Entangling Roots and kill it pretty easily. Oh, it can still cast spells, though. We should be able to kill this, though. Maybe he'll drop a nice rune for us. He does not, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and head inside. What time is it? All right, it's been about a half hour. That's good. That's good. It's good to know how long these are going to take or how long to expect. Okay, and it's nice that we got our little Tuskar healer here. He's going to help us get our units back up to higher health because our warriors are getting pretty low. Find Malygos. All right, and it seems like we're in some sort of bizarre labyrinth now where Malygos is hanging out because he's scared of the world. I mean, he's not super crazy now, but he becomes super crazy later because of the amount of magic users in the world or something. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it happens in Wrath of the Lich King. It's a whole raid instance where you have to defeat Malygos, and then the Blue Dragon from the Sunwell Plateau becomes the Blue Dragon Flight aspect after that. We saw that fellow at another point in time. When was that? That was during Rise of the Blood Elves in the last mission. That Blue Dragon Flight fellow. I don't know what this is, but it seems ominous. Let's walk up here.
It has begun.
Okay, these do damage. These do damage. I'm just gonna run and hit the button. Did that turn them off?
For my brothers.
It sure did. Okay. We have a Rune of Lesser Healing. So we can go up or we can go to the right. I'm going to go up because it just seems like there's, we can find this and then loop around. See, and I can kind of see where things are on the map because of this, which is very nice. All right, come on, fellas. Didn't I tell you to come over here? And then we can heal up any that are left. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. Our healer Tuskar did the job. Healer Tuskar, get in the back, though. Let's grab this for Crassus.
For my brothers.
I suddenly had the realization that there's a possibility that I've been calling him Rhonin at some point in this mission. There's an icy gate. Of course, we're going to destroy the icy gate. Get up here. And what do we got? Another Tuskar warrior. Oh, dear. Entangling Roots this one, because this other one's almost dead. Excellent. Okay, we got a level on Crassus, which is very nice. Thinking we just... Entangling Roots... I've been using, and it's been working pretty well, though the Dragon Spirit 20 damage per second for the Immolation Aura is a little too good to pass up. We need to actually use him, though. That's the thing. Okay, let's just keep pushing our way through these gates, which theoretically is going to summon more Blue Dragon Flight, but that's fine. No? No. Okay. Destroy, 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 destroy. What do you got for me? Tome of Intelligence +2. This was not a mistake to come up here. Grab that. Crassus. Even though I have a feeling we're not going to be using you too much moving forward, but that's okay. And let's continue. Okay. Now we have our full control group again because we lost one Tuskar warrior earlier. I'm keeping my eye out for if there's anything else to grab here. We have faceless ones. I don't know why they're hanging out with Malygos. Let's just go. Let's just go. Let's put this big one to sleep. Let's Entangling Roots this one. And yeah, I'm just going to crowd control as much as I can with Crassus and then let my other units do the job. Okay, and yeah, the faceless ones also put people to sleep. It's quite annoying. I mean, it's not really annoying, but it's a little annoying. Oh god, he has fucking frost armor. That's annoying. Okay, and we have some random switch here. Let's hit this. What's this going to do? I shouldn't just hit switches until I know what they do for sure. Okay, well, that probably opened this door. I wasn't really looking before then. This up here. Okay, that's where we came from.
It has begun.
Rune of Lesser Healing.
No one shall be the wiser.
I probably shouldn't have picked that up until later. Okay, well, let's continue. I guess let's summon the Dragon Spirit. And we can use it to kind of scout this out. More faceless ones. Let's move on in.
I am prepared.
Yeah, this is fine. And we should be using the Eon Rose, actually. Let's Entangling Roots this guy in the front. Focus down the Dark Weaver. I don't know what these units do. I don't know what abilities they have. They really don't like attacking my Dragon Spirit, though, I've noticed. You guys destroy the crates. What do we got here? Wand of Lightning Shield. Not a huge fan. I'm just going to completely ignore that. Not necessary at all. I like these Tuskar. They're pretty good units. They seem as good, if not better, than, you know, normal faction units. Okay, Crassus. We have a marketplace that we don't need right now. We have what looks like an impassable water area, Entangling Roots, and let's get in here and attack. Man, it's really tempting. I have to say, it's really tempting to want to get... Well, I could pick up Healing Wards now. I was going to say, it's really tempting to get the next level of Entangling Roots, but I could also get level 3 of the Dragon Spirit when applicable. I don't know, you know, I don't know when that will happen, but... Yeah, you know what? I think... Well, wait a minute. There's an item here. Oh, it's the artifact item of the map. Okay, so never mind. We're not going to buy Healing Wards because we don't need them. So let's, The current looks dangerous. I should look for another way, so that means we're probably going to have to come up here. Find a switch to lower the water. Right there. And,
In the Raven's name.
let's just destroy some rocks. And what does this button do?
Enlighten.
Is the...
That's a given.
Wait a minute. Is the...
For my brothers.
I guess I can just pick this up. Well, okay, first off, let's pick it up. Second off, let's step on the switch. What did that do? Oh, dear. Oh, I see. It was a trap. So, I see. It's a goofy thing, and it's the gate, too, so you'd have to come over and probably step on this one, which would lower it. Yeah, okay. Well, whoops. I sort of broke that. I think the idea is you're not meant to be able to bypass that switch, and I walked right around it and picked it up. You'd open the door, walk on it. Oh, it goes up. You get trapped. You take some damage, and then you have to step on the other one to fix it. That's okay. Tuskar Healer, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but let me through. And
No one shall be the wiser.
that's lesser healing that we don't need. So we're going to continue up in this direction. And I'll summon the Fire Spirit if there's a lot of enemies.
Make your peace.
I mean, it's not a lot of enemies, but Immolation Aura could do very well against these types of things. Is it stuck? No, it's not. I thought that would be stuck. Lots of spiders. That did not raise anything here.
I bid you.
All right, we have more faceless ones. That's about what I would have expected here. So move on in. Are you the chieftain? We don't want to lose that command ore, that's for sure. That's just too good. Let's just go ahead and Entangling Roots every so often. All right, and again, this is like its own mission. So this is a very, very, very large mission 5. Okay. Oh, are there more Tuskar here? Wow. Nice. Oh, this guy didn't want to drop any. Maybe once you hit a certain number of Tuskar, the game's like, nah, you got too many. You can't have any more. Potion of Healing I don't need. So we're going to hotkey Crassus to 1, and then the Tuskar to 2. We got a nice little fatty army here. Got this fat ass here. All right, so let's do this. What the devil? Oh, it can fly. That makes sense. It is a dragon spirit after all.
Out with it.
Okay, Entangling Roots and hit him, and then use the Eon Rose, and then let's move in with everybody else. We've only lost maybe 1 Tuskar this whole mission so far, which is pretty good, in case we, like, really need them later or something. Okay, wonderful. It looked like that guy can silence my hero, not my heroes, but my Tuskar, and probably my heroes too, but ultimately it doesn't matter. Okay, so Tuskar, move on in. We gotta kill these stupid little spiders. We'll see if there's anything in these egg sacs, or it seems like perhaps I'm just wasting my time. You know what? It's XP, right? So you can't get down on me for some XP, right? There we go. We have rock chunks. I assume this is the switch that is going to lower, or rather raise the... No, lower the water level or raise the bridge. So let's head back here. All right. Oh, I left a Tuskar Sorcerer all the way back. Get up here, buddy. We can use that inner fire. Whoopsies. That's fine. We'll hotkey him with Rhonin. See, there it was again. I have been saying Rhonin accidentally. All right, come on up here, buddy. I saw that I had vision up here, and I didn't know why. It's because I had this fellow. Can I? Is he stuck? Is there no way he can get up here? All right, we're going to bring you all the way up. Here, and then here, and then all the way up. And maybe he'll make his way. All right, the water has lowered. I mean, ultimately, not having that one sorcerer isn't the end of the world. Some of the Dragon Spirit. Tuskar, come on over. Dragon Spirit, get in there first. I'm going to put this guy to sleep, because he seems like an asshole. He's putting my people to sleep. I don't like that at all. You back up. Use the Eon Rose. Are you guys stuck or something? You are indeed stuck. All right, back up. Got some pathing issues here. Maybe make that bridge just slightly bigger. Yes, perfect. He is actually attacking the Dragon Spirit. Crassus is asleep. Neat. Destroy these. My Tuskar Sorcerer really does not want to make his way over here, does he? I assume that the door closed. The door must have closed if he can't find his way there. That's okay. It's one unit. I made it this far without him. Okay. Dragon Spirit, Tuskar. Rune of Restoration I'll pick up because I assume that my Spellcaster Tuskar don't really have anything.
I am prepared.
Okay, come on inside. Get on in there. You will never see Malygos. I saw that door close and immediately tried to attack it because I was a little nervous. Destroy the door and the support columns. Okay, well, we did destroy the door. Let's kill these two. And it seems like they're going to spill in with more, but let's kill the Deathbringer first. Yeah, he can, of course, resurrect these assholes. What I want to do is grab some units and come on over here and destroy the support column and let my other units do their thing. Okay, just destroy the support columns right now. We're okay right now. All right, get out of there. I didn't want the rocks to collapse on my units or something. Okay, cool. So that is going to stop them. They were infinitely spawning. Basically, I saw my units get trapped out, and I panicked. And so I'm like, at least try to attack the door. And then we, got a grasp on what was going on. Okay, so this is fine. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with him is. That's fine. Let's continue then. I assume we're very close to the end. Indeed, we are. Okay, and that was it. Cool. That was it for this submap. Malygos, how fare you? I am comfortable, when my privacy is left to me. Leave. I would be alone. See, I told you, he's kind of kooky. Have you forgotten why you dwell so silently, so alone in this place, Malygos? Have you forgotten so soon? It is, after all, only a few centuries since... I remember. The betrayal. Deathwing. For the future, he said, let all the factions, all the flights, all the great dragons, the aspects, come together and reshape the foul peace. You remember how deceiving it looked? You remember what simple-looking object it was? Created to first fight the demons of the Burning Legion. And used by Deathwing to betray all other dragons just when the battle was done, used by him against his very allies. Cease this. The demon soul is lost, and the Dark One is dead, slain by human and elven wizards. Is he? This man, this mortal, would be the new king of Alterac. Alterac, in the heart of Lordaeron Alliance, Malygos. Do you not find anything familiar about him? You especially? This is no man, it is Deathwing. Deathwing, yes. Deathwing who wielded the demon soul, and forever ended any hope of a return to the age of the dragon, who now seeks to manipulate the younger races into doing his treacherous bidding. He will have them at war with one another. Yes, Malygos, you know what a world he desires, Deathwing's purified realm, with no room even for those dragons not of his ilk. I lived only with the knowledge that he who had betrayed all had perished, and that cursed disc had been forever expunged. But he lives. He lives! I lost much, too much. But you who call yourself Crassus, you lost all too. Yes, I lost much, but I hope to regain something for all of us. How? I would free Alexstrasza. You know which aspect she is. you know that she would do for you. She could not, could she? I believe enough of a chance exists that it would be worth your efforts. Besides, what other future do you have? The orcs, the orcs, the orcs. Those insignificant creatures have the demon soul? This is why you flashed that foul image before me? Yes, Malygos, and although I do not think that they fully know what they wield, they know enough to keep Alexstrasza at bay. But that is not the worst of it. And what could be worse? I believe Deathwing now knows what I do, and will not stop until the cursed disc and Alexstrasza are both his. Alright. We got Malygos on our side, even though he's a kind of a... You just kind of think of him as like a really kooky old person. That's Malygos right now. Alright, let's head back to Dalaran. I'm assuming... I think we've gotten everything here. Real quick. Let's double check here. But we did check everywhere in here. There was the Waygate, took us over to Malygos. I also got the artifact armor. I didn't even check what this did. Holy shit. Grants nearby units 1 bonus defense, enhances the hero's armor by 7. Wow. Tuskar warriors often hunt down blue dragon spawns for their extraordinary scales. Combined with leather, they become impenetrable armor. I'd say we're very decked out right now. I really can't imagine many items that I would be replacing at this point. All right, let's go back to Dalaran. Cool. So the question is... It's been about 40 minutes, right? And that's, I've done episodes way longer than that, but I'm expecting the fact that there's 2 more, that this is going to be much, much longer. So rather than going for like an hour 45, what I might do is go ahead and stop now, and then do the remaining 2 with Nosdormu and Ysera, with the second part of this mission, or episode rather, or second recording, and we'll see how long Nosdormu takes. If he takes a full episode, then we'll do 3. I guess splitting into 3 sort of makes sense, considering that there's 3 dragon aspects that we're talking to. Not to mention, there's a 3rd undiscovered quest, which is probably once we visit everybody, they're going to have us do something. I assume over here related to Andromath, because he's got a little circle of power, but we can't use it. Well, hey. This has been Jayborino. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.